Chris with Rowe Dental Laboratory. In the world of full arch and presenting all the different solutions to your patients, it can be quite the journey. I mean, from that first conversation all the way to final delivery, there's a lot of different appointments and a lot of different discussions that happen, and a lot of solutions presented to the patient, from removable full arch to a fixed full arch and everything in between. Sometimes once that patient gets that restoration in their mouth, they're just not happy. That it didn't meet their expectations, even though you and your team, of course, sat down and explained everything to them. They're just not happy. That's where we come into play. No matter what the restoration is in the patient's mouth currently and what they want to, or what their expectations are leading them to believe that they want to get to, we can help you with that. So I want to give you a quick little scenario. I work with a doctor where he had a patient where they had a fixed on top, and this was a fixed on MUA on top, and then the lower the patient chose to go with an overdenture, so a removable full arch solution. Now everything was presented to the patient, and once that patient got those prosthetics in their mouth, they were functioning and using it throughout the next few months, and they just were not happy with that lower, which again was discussed over and over, as we all know, but they chose something that they just didn't love. Now, to transition that overdenture to something fixed used to be a lot of appointments, a lot of different records, a ton of chair time is taken up to get them into a fixed prosthesis. But when you work with Rowe Dental Laboratory, we have solutions where we were able to do a photogrammetry or grammetry solution to get them into a fixed full arch on multi-units from their overdenture case in just 2 appointments. The first appointment was an appointment where we swapped the overdenture attachments to a multi-unit abutment, took records, we designed a prosthesis where we printed in office and delivered the next day for the patient to be in a fixed full arch prosthesis. So really 2 appointments and they're done. If you print in office, we have the means to design something on that same day, turn the design around for you to print in office, and you could technically deliver that prosthesis in 1 day. So you can go from a removable overdenture to a fixed prosthesis on multi-unit abutments in 1 day, depending on the technology you have in your office. So that's one little scenario. Now, in this full arch world, a lot of doctors, how they present is a good, better, best solution. Good maybe is an overdenture on 2 implants. And again, the patient wants to go to something fixed or something more stable. So now we're in a scenario where you need to add a couple more implants. We can get you a guide for that and help you with that placement. And maybe the better solution is going to be a fixed overdenture. So maybe a Locator Fixed or some kind of solution around that. We have a great solution in our Arch Bridge overdenture, which is a digital workflow to capture records, and it gives us the means to go to a either try-in or final overdenture fixed, so like a fixed locator type solution without any models. We can do it model free and process everything here at the lab for you, so making your lives a lot easier. And again, transitioning from 2 implants overdenture to a 4 implant overdenture fixed solution. So now let's talk about that best solution. In this scenario, the best is going to be a fixed all-on-X solution, monolithic zirconia on multi-unit abutments. So the patient's been wearing this for a few years, and maybe something happens where it just breaks. And after that, breakage keeps happening. Well, we have a great solution with a couple different options here. One solution is going to be our Passivity Plus coping. And great news for you, all we have to do is just redesign the zirconia, insert our Passivity Plus copings model free, and send it back to you. The way the Passivity Plus copings work is as you screw it down onto the multi-unit abutment, it will self-adjust and seat in the most passive position across the arch. Maybe the patient had heard from talking to a friend that had this procedure done that they have a bar in their zirconia, and this patient wants a bar. Why didn't you give me a bar in my zirconia? Well, if the patient is adamant, we can help you out with that too. Again, it's going to be some simple records, grammetry workflow, photogrammetry workflow. We want to get some new records to design that bar, and then we can get you a very quick bar wrapped in zirconia solution for that patient, again, from just various digital records. So we all understand here at Rowe that that full arch journey is a long one and can be challenging, especially when the patient isn't happy with what you presented and then what is ultimately in their mouth. If they're not happy, we're here to help. No matter the solution, we're gonna have a digital workflow, an easy workflow we can help you with. We'll think outside the box, we'll help you think outside the box and get a great solution for that patient so they can walk out of your office with a brand new smile, happy again.